It's been 5 years since hundreds hailing along River Nyamwamba Valley, especially in the areas of Kanyagenya, Sale, were displaced to Muhoncha IDP camp, leaving them with insufficient sources of earning a living as most properties were destroyed, hence the failure to provide the necessary requirements for their school-going children. Eric Masirika, the head teacher of Kanyagenya Primary School located in Kanyagenya, Sale, that they anonymously faced the real worth of River Nyamwamba floods, say that the children in the school have the capacity to perform excellently, but the lack of scholastic materials downplays them.
Our children would be doing well, but the challenge is they come from an environment which has been affected by floods, and most of the parents are still staying in Muhocha camp where they have been displaced by River Nyamwamba, and most of our children are lacking the necessary requirements, especially scholastic materials.
He added that the other frustration is the lack of enough classrooms as the learners continue to use worn-out tents given to them by UNICEF during the disastrous floods of the river between 2018 and 2019.
Kanyagenya is lacking more classrooms. We are still using tents which were provided by UNICEF, and whenever it rains, most of our learners, especially P1 and P2, do not have any classrooms. They are attending classes under tents.
But as for Eunice Sandy Mutoro, the headmistress St. Peter's Primary School, expressed her disappointment for the careless parents who do not mind about the learning of their children in the name of free education for all by the government of Uganda by failing to pay the little necessary dues required for the excellency of their children, including money for lunch, as well as failure to present the required data for profiling their children.
One, the parents do not know the dates of birth for their children, which is a shame. Two, they do not want to give us their name, whereby they provide their IDs either as a photocopy, or if he comes himself or herself, we just copy the name from the ID.
Earlier on this month of September, our reporter visited the floods displaced of people in Mukonja IDP camp. Rehema Ariema, the chairperson Mukonja IDP camp, expressed the miserable life people encounter over the years, denying them a chance to economically empower themselves and take good care of their children, but also urged the government to avail them the land for settlement that has promised them for quite some time.
It's now a year down the road. We don't know where the land is. We don't know when are we going to be settled. But we hear say, even the RDC of Kasese district came here and to assure my people that the land is there, they're going to be settled. But up to today, my people are here suffering.
Pimako Kasirika, the chairperson LC3 Nyamwamba division, said that their only hope still rests on the desettling the river, although the exercise was started upstream, leaving communities downstream to continue facing the disastrous effects, leading to the destruction of the infrastructures such as schools, churches, and people's homes.
And the desilting program started in the upper part. The desilting program phase 1 started in the upper part. So we have hope that having restored the river banks and desilting the stream, then the problem will be solved. But however much we solve the problem, most of the structures are put down.
He further appealed to the office of the Prime Minister to quicken the process of buying land for the people hailing in Mukonja IDP camp because of the 5 years spent in the camp. Is something one couldn't adhere because of the unfair life there.
So we are praying. I'm appealing to the government to please put on a bit of a speed to have our people being settled and they do the activities.
In a phone call interview, Arias Biamugu, the Chief Administrative Office, Kasese District, said that currently they are demarcating the land with much hopes of resettling the people. This is in line with the Right Honorable Robina Nabanjo, the Prime Minister, who had earlier in September communicated that the process of resettling the Muhonja camp IDPs was at the end tail. Nyamwamba Division has got 12 government-aided primary schools, of which 596 candidates will be sitting for their year's PLE out of 743 in the entire Kasese municipality.